After discussions held with the Pakistani ambassador in Rwanda, the chairman of the Private Sector Federation, Robert Bafukelera, says the Rwandan private sector is ready to expand trade relations with Pakistan, especially because the Rwandan tea is highly sought after in the major markets in Pakistan.
Item which His Excellency brought to us is that Pakistan dealers in tea can buy directly from Rwanda. He has already mentioned, which is a good thing that would enlarge the market, and being the second importer of Rwanda tea in the world, it's a very and when there was no kind of thing of relationship or different MOUs signed, I think with this it may go up to #1 in the world. And the market for our tea, if we get the market for our tea, one thing we benefit on is that we sell on time, we benefit on a better price, and we are also encourage our people to produce more tea.
The Pakistani ambassador in Rwanda, Amir Mohammed Khan, notes that reducing the time tea experts take to get to their destination yields better quality tea.
I am being assured that we would get a good quality Rwandan tea, because right now, Rwandan tea is mixed with other teas. But once we find a solution where Pakistani importers can directly import tea from Rwanda, we will get a good quality tea and in competitive prices, and it would be a win-win situation, good for the Rwandan exporters of tea and Pakistani importers of tea.
In the context of trade development, officials from the Private Sector Federation also held talks with the Zimbabwean ambassador in Rwanda.
Some of the opportunities that I can talk about in agriculture, that's one sector where the two countries can exchange. We have here some agricultural products which Zimbabwe also may require, and also Zimbabwean products like soybeans, sugar, and groundnuts, which can be shared with Rwanda, but also expertise in the area. Mining is another area, another sector which Zimbabwe and Rwanda can exchange in terms of facilities.
The chairman of the Rwanda Private Sector Federation says the Rwandan private sector is ready to cooperate with the business community of Zimbabwe.
Our relationship could build up all those skills and scaling. Like she said, in terms of exporting flowers like we are doing in Rwanda, where we need the volumes, we can share the market, the Zimbabwe private sector and the private sector of Rwanda. Like it was said again, it's a market building. Our relationship creates a bigger market between Rwanda and Zimbabwe. What we have, we can sell to Zimbabwe. What we don't have, they can sell to us. And even where we get a market, in our relationship, we can share the market. We supply the market, whether Europe or in other African countries. So there are a lot to share, there are a lot to benefit when we build our relationship closely.
The discussions held between the Rwandan private sector and the Zimbabwe delegation are aimed at boosting trade between African countries that remains at just 16%, and yet intra-trade on other continents can be as high as 80% in some cases. GABBY MUVUNYI, reporting for RTV News.